Have you ever entered the I'm Fine Olympics? Oh, you know the one. It's that international sport where you pretend you've got everything under control, even when your life is basically a dumpster fire with glitter thrown on top. I am, and I cannot stress this enough, a world-class champion in this event. My specialty? The Refusing Help Triathlon. It involves saying, "Nah, I got it," while simultaneously drowning in a sea of your own poor life choices. For years, I operated under the assumption that asking for help was the adult equivalent of telling your parents you threw up in the car. It's messy. Someone's gonna be annoyed you're filled with a deep, deep sense of shame. This core belief has led me to some truly ridiculous situations. I'm talking about moments where any sane person would wave a white flag, but I'm out here trying to build a new life raft out of sheer stubbornness and a roll of duct tape. My friends see it. My family sees it. Even my dog gives me this look like, bruh, just let them help you. But my brain is hardwired with this little gremlin that whispers, don't be a burden. They have their own lives. They're just being polite. This gremlin is the reason I once tried to assemble an entire IKEA wardrobe by myself. Let me paint you a picture. It was a Tuesday. I had just done my weekly grocery run, but instead of buying food for one person, I apparently bought supplies to feed a small hungry village for a month. I stumbled out of the store with no fewer than 10 bags. We're talking 4 bags on each arm, one clutched in my teeth, another one somehow balanced on my head. I looked less like a functioning adult and more like a pack mule having an existential crisis. My fingers were turning a lovely shade of purple, and the plastic handles were digging into my skin, creating what I can only describe as modern art. It was a struggle. Just as I was waddling toward my car, which was parked approximately 47 miles away at the edge of the lot, my friend Maya pulled up. She rolled down her window, her eyes wide with a mix of horror and laughter.
Whoa, girl, you need a hand with that?
My internal burden alert system went into overdrive. Sirens blared, red lights flashed. The gremlin in my brain screamed, "Abort mission, do not accept help, she has places to be." So, with the calm demeanor of a bomb disposal expert, I turned to her, the bag in my teeth muffling my words. "Nah, I'm good," I mumbled, trying to smile.
Maya just stared at me. You sure? You look like you're about to tip over.
Just as she said that, the bag balanced on my head began to wobble. Carton of eggs, bottle of olive oil. Time slowed down. The bag toppled, landing on the pavement with a sickening crunch splat. My beautiful, organic, overpriced eggs were now a modern art installation on the asphalt, glistening with expensive olive oil. My stubbornness doesn't just apply to physical tasks. It also extends to braving the elements. I once told my brother I didn't need a ride home from the library because a little walk will be nice. Fresh air. What I failed to account for was the sky, dark, broody, threatening to burst at any moment. My brother, bless his heart, gestured to the ominous black clouds and said,
"Lily, it's about to pour. Seriously, just let me drive you. It's 5 minutes.
But no. The gremlin was back, chanting,
"He's busy. Don't ruin his schedule."
"You have legs, use them." So I waved him off with a confident, "I'll be fine. I like the rain," which is a bald-faced lie. Not 5 minutes into my nice little walk, the heavens opened up. This wasn't a gentle drizzle. This was a full-on, biblical-level monsoon. Within seconds, I was soaked to the bone. My hair was plastered to my face, my clothes weighed an extra 20 pounds, and my fresh air walk had turned into an impromptu swimming lesson. As I trudged onward, looking like a drowned rat who had just lost a fight with a fire hydrant, a car horn honked. It was my brother. He pulled up beside me, rolling down the passenger window with a look that was 1 part "I told you so" and 99 parts pure, unadulterated pity. All right, hold up. Before we get to the big, heartwarming conclusion of this story, your girl has to pay the bills. Metaphorically, of course. If you're sitting there nodding along thinking, "Oh my God, I am also a champion of the I'm Fine Olympics," then you know what you gotta do. Go on, hit that big red subscribe button. Join the team, join the unicorn family. We have way more fun over here, and we don't let our friends walk home in the rain. I mean, we might laugh at them a little bit first, but then we help. It's all about balance, you know? Give that thumbs up button a little boop, a little tap, Or you know what? Just smash it. Pretend it's a bag of eggs you just dropped in a parking lot because you were too stubborn to ask for help. Let out all that frustration. Every like and subscribe helps me keep making these videos for you, my amazing squad. It tells the YouTube gods that we're out here, being relatable, being real, trying to be slightly better humans, one ridiculously funny story at a time. So go on, do the thing. It literally takes 2 seconds. By subscribing, you are helping me. See, you're already getting practice. So after the Great Monsoon Misadventure and the Grocery Gladiator incident, my friend Maya sat me down for an intervention. She brought snacks, which is how I knew it was serious.
Okay, Lily, we need to talk. Why do you never let anyone help you?
I don't want to be a burden. You guys are busy. I can handle it. But this time, she wasn't having it. She just listened patiently until I ran out of steam. Then, she said something that completely flipped my perspective.
Lily, do you know how good it feels to help someone you care about?
What do you mean?
When I see you struggling with all those bags, my first thought isn't, ugh, what a pain. My first thought is, there's my friend, and I can make her life a little easier right now. Helping you isn't a chore. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like a good friend.
She went on to explain that by constantly refusing help, I was actually denying my friends and family the opportunity to feel that. I was so wrapped up in my own fear of being a burden that I didn't realize I was unintentionally rejecting their gestures of love and care. When my brother drives me home in the rain, it's not because he feels obligated. It's because he's my brother and he doesn't want me to get sick. When Maya helps me with my groceries, it's her way of showing she's got my back, literally. It's not about me being weak, it's about them being strong for me. That conversation was a game changer. It was like a light bulb went off in my brain. So, here's the big takeaway, my beautiful unicorns. You are not a burden. Needing help doesn't make you weak, annoying, or inconvenient. It makes you human. You're not a burden, you're a blessing, even on your messiest days. I'll see you next time. One love.